Welcome back, everybody, to our Brook project. We have a beautiful, almost spring-like day here, 40-some degrees. I'm even here without my jacket. Our foundations have gone in. We passed all of our inspections, and Oak Brook has allowed us to strip the forms and backfill. We have started on the addition, the garage, and the fifth bedroom. From the inside, the design was to cantilever and give us more room upstairs. So we're going to have these two very interesting roof lines. And I really like this covered walk as the client is going to be entertaining. There's going to be a beautiful path that winds around this addition and leads guests into the back of the property. So if they're entertaining out here, people don't have to go up to then come back down. We'll have all the carpentry done by Thursday, and the roofer is going to start on Friday. The mechanical, electrical, and plumbing contractors have pretty much done what they can. To be honest with you, HVAC still hasn't been here because the lion's share of his work is in that addition. Plumbers are almost ready for rough. Obviously, they still have to finish this side of the house with the kitchen. But we've run into a little bit of a snafu. Here are the ceilings that define the kitchen. And our kitchen was supposed to come only to this space here. Before we were able to do the demolition, we thought that this point right above me is the bearing point for the two roofs. There's two roofs that actually come in here. I don't know if you can see it, but see the rafters are bearing right there. So about 3 feet, so from here to here, our bearing point has shifted. This is non-negotiable. This has to stay. So the good news is that our kitchen just got bigger. We've got this extra pantry now that was supposed to go away. Originally, it was supposed to be part of the butler station and the dining. This was supposed to be inside the dining room. But unfortunately, because that beam is non-negotiable, we went ahead and installed this other beam exactly where it's supposed to be on the drawing. The problem is that it gives us only a 7.5 foot wide dining room, which is obviously too small. The distance from this wall to the exterior is 14'3". Now we are planning a 21-inch butler pantry here, so that will take away a little bit. I left this insulation in the middle of the room representing a table 8x3. The client was thinking to put the table maybe this way and open it up into this living space. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work. The good news is that we figured out a way to hide this beam above the ceiling. So we're not going to have this interrupted ceiling line. It'll be a clean ceiling from that one point where we must have it because we're bearing those two roofs, all the way here into this two-story, or I should say this three-story ceiling detail of the living room. So I still think that the dining table is going to actually go that way, and I created this little visual here with these plywoods behind me of what it would look like if we bumped out the walls, not the ceiling, to 10 feet. So we would still have 14 feet towards the windows, 10 feet this way. As you come in from the front door, you are going to see that. Obviously, it'll all be in drywall, but it does come out. So maybe still a little bit more redesign here of what this was going to be, like a dry bar. Just unnecessary. We're so close to the kitchen. It's not something that the client wants, but that's what the thought originally was. Now we've got this niche, this nook here, which is now going to be potentially even larger due to this. So still have a couple of conversations that we have to have about that, but ultimately we do have a way of cleaning up that ceiling line and making that dining room flow into the living room. Here in the master, if you recall, we've had a series of surprises when we took the ceiling off. We found out that the ceiling itself, these joists, significantly lower than in the bedroom, are actually supported by a wall that we were supposed to demo. Unfortunately, that would require reframing this entire part of the house in order to gain 2 feet. So what we've done is we've created this, I don't know if you can see that well, this new layout where we take into consideration a smaller footprint, and I'll show you on a visual what that looks like. I think it works out very well. We have quite a bit of space for the tub. So this is the 2 vanities with, with the makeup station, and then to the right of the makeup station is going to be the tub. So I think we've got this laid out well. We do have to work on the lighting now at this point and make sure that we are centering everything, and if we want sconces, we're also going to need to have that information, and the client is going to provide that for us for the next couple of days. So the electricians will be able to continue, and the plumbers, I've already given the plumbers their instructions. Everything is ready for the vanities, and the millwork design is based on this layout that I gave them. We are going to scoot the tub a little bit closer to this window. Originally it was going to be between these 2 windows. This window behind me is now going to go away. We're actually going to create a linen closet here. When we lost the 2 feet, this wall went from 4 feet to 2 feet. So we don't want to move, we don't want to shift that opening over any. What we're going to do is we're going to make that window go away, and we're going to create a linen closet right here, which the client would like the additional storage for. So quite a bit of progress. We were hamstrung by the bad weather and by Brook requesting that we keep the forms on longer than we would like, but obviously we want to be sure that the concrete strength is not compromised by the weather. So we're back on track. Beautiful winter, spring weather upon us. We'll have the roof on Thursday. We'll be giving you another update then. Talk to you soon.